So the news says Prophet storms NAFDAC office in Delta State and demand that they should stop investigating his products, and that NAFDAC does not have any right to investigate a faith-based product. NAFDAC, this was what I want to tell you. If you people have the power, if they're born unaware, Mona let this man go without penalty. What I will do, you people will not believe it. First things first, I will encourage the whole country that they can start making products. All they have to do is to tell people that it is a faith product. Anybody can make water, anybody can make food that people eat, anybody can make cream. All you have to say is that this cream is a faith product. If this man does not get penalty for what he did, this is a man. It's not as if NAFDAC just went on their own. He was the one that mentioned NAFDAC first, that said the soap has NAFDAC number. That people should come and buy the soap to cure suffering and buy his other products. He was the one that started it, though. Don't be saying that anybody started. Now he started. That's why I said, NAFDAC approved miracle soap. What ingredients was used to make the miracle product that they showed to NAFDAC that made NAFDAC give them a number? Now where Kasala boss, where make them, they say if I talk, they go sue me. They can't sue me 1 billion. Now I do my own investigation and I found out that they have no NAFDAC product. That's no NAFDAC number 1. And number 2, what they said the product works for, it doesn't work for those things. Do you understand? They say miracle and healing water. I carry the water, go give blind man. The blind man no heal. I give out to somebody where no the waka, the leg no grow. Do you understand? I use them for myself to cure myself on suffering. It no work. So now that don't test my faith. My father no get connection. My mother no get connection. But I go frustrate you now. I don't want to tell on this one now. Down our office when I storm, if they be say when I quickly release this statement, so anything will make me my other plan before I never even execute them. People should not use me to play. So me, I know the year one, dude. Don't play with me. Else you're gonna learn. And for real, and you all will learn the hard way. Make sure this man get penalty. Because for me, based on what I saw online, for you to say your thing get NAFDAC and you no get, in order to make people come buy your product, it is fraudulent. I can say the man is even a fraudster at the end of the day, based on the evidence that online. It is fraud. It is big fraud.
As the case between Prophet Jeremiah Omoto and the VDM hits on, a lot of new things are coming onto the limelight. And the latest one is NAFDAC has put out a press release saying that the soap that he said was NAFDAC certified was a lie, and people must be very, very careful when consuming any product from Mercy City. So this press release was to clear out their image. I'm happy they did that. I'm so happy they did that, because they keeping quiet wasn't helping them. And I'm quite sure none of them asked the man of God to go out there and make such a statement. But I want us to watch this video and listen to what VDM, the social media influencer and also an activist, had to say about all this new development. Let's watch.
All right, so now when NAFDAC don't drop press release to confirm all what I talk, you understand? It's now time for Papa to go and learn the hard way in court. Now then carry me go court. So all eyes will be on the court. And also there are some things that I want to point out from the press release. You understand? Now, before I point out those things, I don't hear rumors, say very dark man, forged signature on a receipt and blah, 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 blah. When I'll tell NAFDAC whether NAFDAC receipt to and forge and everything, that's not a problem. But let me point out some things, eh? So from NAFDAC press release, it says, the National Agency for Food and Drug Administration and Control, NAFDAC, informs the public about illegal, number 1, illegal production and sale of unregistered miracle water and soap by Christ Mercy Land Deliverance Ministry, Delta State. This product falsely claimed, that's lie, falsely claimed to be NAFDAC approved, are being advertised with unverifiable healing properties, including promises to cure barrenness. NAFDAC has received numerous petitions and launched an investigation into these deceptive activities. They say receive the petition. Just write receive from very dark man anyways, but no problem. Despite attempts to engage with the ministry, the organization has refused to cooperate with NAFDAC investigation. The products include Miracle Water and River Jordan Water are not registered with NAFDAC, and their production violates regulatory guidelines. NAFDAC has sealed the factory linked to the production and continues its investigation. NAFDAC advises the public to stop purchasing these unregistered products and warns faith organizations means churches. Other churches where they sell all this water and other things. Anyways, let's move on. Once faith organization against illegal production and sale of unregulated items, the agency remain committed to ensuring public health, safety, and will continue to take action. Now, did you know this? Let me play this video.
People ask, Jeremiah want to use miracle soap, this. I wonder, are you tired of suffering? Now listen carefully. This soap, my own to just send the word of God. I use it. I succeeded with it. Something you don't know.
Imagine the audacity to advertise lies as a pastor. Imagine, how are you different from the ordinary Yahoo boys and the scammers that we have? Imagine the audacity to advertise lies. Now, talking about NAFDAC so that it will make people believe that, okay, your stuff is authentic, you know, NAFDAC approved it, Miracle is there so that you have more people to come and buy it, not knowing that it's a lie. Man of God, a lie. Why? This is a lie from the pit of hell. Big lie. Well, EFCC, you people need to go after that man because it's a financial crime there. Does he even have schemel? Does he have schemel? And also FIRS. If he's selling it, I mean, if he's selling it, he should be paying tax, like giving to Caesar what belongs to Caesar. Do you understand? The one we're supposed to give God, him and God no down, but give it to Caesar what belongs to Caesar is paying your tax. Do you understand? This is obtaining, at the end of the day, someone said now obtaining under false pretense now. If you really want to look and deep. If you want to look and deep, this goes to show you how daft a lot of Nigerians are now. Because person come they tell you, don't say soap will cure you from suffering. How? How? Now you still get poor members? How? Now people still there for hospital? How? Now we still get sick, I will still get deaf? How? How? Well, now don't carry me go court. You should present yourself in that court too. All eyes on the court. Want to know what happens in that court. I want to wish myself that we lose. I want to see the faces of the people. I want to just understand what's going on in this country. Do you understand? Now, yes, NAFDAC are saying they don't want to cooperate. Obviously, maybe if you don't use an influence now. Do you understand? FIRS need to go after him. Now, if for the people that are thinking, okay, it's a miracle substance, it's a spiritual thing, it's not supposed to sell it now. When you are selling it, that means you are starting to make profit. And when they are selling it, it's expected to work. If I buy AC with my money, it's meant to chill. I don't need faith to make my AC work. If I buy a new car, I don't need faith to make the car move. If I buy bulb, I don't need faith to let the bulb lit. Once you are paying, it's meant to work. I bought the product, it didn't work for me. I was suffering. I bought it, it's suffering, no work. I said, okay, maybe no work for me. Let me take it to the blind people. Let me take it to like the physically challenged people. Let me cure their own suffering. It also still didn't work. The healing water, I bought it. The pool of Bethesda, I bought it. All those things, I bought them. It didn't work. But then again, if they say it works and I'm lying, there's no problem. You people know me now. My mobility is strong now. I get them. I'll go and bring all the physically challenged people. I'll bring them to court. Just heal them and they can jail me for life. Do you understand? Heal like 30, 40 of them. I'll be happy. Do you understand? I'll be happy. Then they can send me to jail.
So we all have heard what NAFDAC has said. And it's a great thing that they came out and actually cleared the air because there were a lot of confusion out there. It's a great thing they did that. And there have been a lot of different opinions. Some people are saying that spiritual items don't need NAFDAC number and that NAFDAC should stop getting themselves involved in spiritual activities. Other people are saying that the man of God lied on air and said that the soap was NAFDAC certified, whereby it was a lie. So this is where the problem is. But I want to say this right. My problem is not whether the items had the NAFDAC certification or not. That's not even my own take. My whole problem is the items don't work. That's my whole take. Whether it has NAFDAC number or not, it doesn't work. those spiritual items don't work. They are all just one big fraud. This whole argument is of no significance to the best of my knowledge. If those items were doing what they say they could do, we could be having a totally different conversation right now. But the bottom line is, those items don't work. The man of God was using it to fool the people. He was a common cheat. Those items don't work. There is no such a thing as miracle water. There is no such a thing as a miracle ATM card. There is no such a thing as a prosperity key or key that opens doors. And there is no such a thing as miracle money. All these are just fraud. Totally fraud. Let me tell you something, okay? Prophet Jeremiah Omoto has overplayed his hand. He has overplayed his hand. And now, the sheep are all falling down. Yes, they are all falling down. He sued VDM for deformation. And according to him, VDM was deforming his personality, his image, because those miracle items actually work. And when VDM said that those items don't work, or he wanted to see the ingredients he presented to NAFDAC before getting the NAFDAC number, all those things were a challenge to his image, was deformation of character. And so that was why he sued Very Dark Man. That was the reason. And now he is going to prove what image has been deformed. He is going to prove that those items actually work. And Very Dark Man saying otherwise has deformed his image. He's going to prove it. Or he's going to prove that his items were selling very well, but when Very Dark Man talked against the items, they stopped selling. And if those items were selling very well, then he ought to be paying taxes to the government, right? And if he wanted to do business, he should have a business license for that. So he has gotten himself into a pickle. Yeah. So we'll all just sit back here and watch how all this unfold. And I shall keep you well informed on exactly what is going on. Remember, there's a video I'm doing next to this one where supporters of the man of God, the Prophet Jeremiah Omoto, went to NAFDAC headquarters in Warri, Delta State, to protest.